Hi, welcome to a new video of mine. It's been a while since I recorded the video, and I will be sharing first why, and then I would like to answer the question of a patron of mine. So, in the past few weeks, honestly, I don't know, 2, 3 weeks, things started to change in my life. Um, External factors started to change. That is what I noticed. And one of them is that I invested after 11 years in a new computer. So I have a beautiful desktop next to me now, but things didn't go smoothly. Parts were not being delivered in time. My graphics card I had to send back now for the second time yesterday. The first time I didn't even properly look at it. This time I was fast enough to actually make a recording with my mobile phone to show them what was happening. My microphone is not working anymore properly on this new computer. And so I decided to order an amplifier in the US. That thing hasn't been shipped yet, already for 2 weeks now, and they're not even responding to any message of mine. So things are really not going smoothly. So I spent quite some time working with my hands. I cleaned out a walk-in closet in the kitchen, repainted it, put some racks in it, stored much more in it in a more efficient way, liberating a lot of space in the kitchen itself. I built a table for my new desktop computer as an extension of the table I'm sitting at, giving me an extra 80 by 80 centimeters, which is close to 3 by 3 feet for those who are still counting in hands and feet and stones. No offense, but metric rules. Then that didn't go really as planned when I ordered the woods. I know when I went to pick up the wood, I didn't check what I took. So I took wood that was actually much thicker than originally calculated. So suddenly I had too much wood. And then I realized, like, hey, I needed to replace my living room table. So, well, it's the same size as this table, just with shorter legs. So, of course, I had to go back to the department store for getting legs. And so I've been going forth and back many times for different things. And nothing was going smoothly until a few days ago when finally things started to fall in place. I'm not saying everything is perfect, but the shelf that I have here for my arm to rest on for the mouse, that one actually was sanded, painted, lacked, and resanded and relacked, and installed, all of it within a day. I mean, it dried fast. It just came out perfectly. Just a tiny adjustment I had to do today. The same for in addition to my shelf with my airplane models. That was also going really smooth compared to other things. So yeah, and this thing behind me is basically a curtain, one of those roll-up curtains from IKEA. And that also didn't go as planned because, of course, the mechanism was on the wrong side, and when turning it, things didn't work out, and I would have a stick hanging in the middle of the room. But in the end, with some help, I managed to get also this hanging there. The only thing I have now is that you can see there's a lot of reflection, so I need to figure out what's wrong here, and maybe I need to install an additional light to counter the effect of the lamps that are actually not directly straight at me, actually away from me. But then the camera is not recording it properly, so I don't know, like if I do this now, you see, now my face is normal. So I need to figure out something. That is okay. And I'm using my phone to record the sound. So I'll be having some additional editing to do to put the sound from the phone in the computer and then edit to the video and whatever. So, yeah. And I was unable to um, to get inspiration to record something, to create something. I mean, when it comes to the coaching side, I would have tiny moments, but like 10 seconds or so, and then it would be gone. And it was really frustrating. I don't know, there's a lot going on. So many of us are tired, are slow, have concentration problems, have headaches, very thirsty, need to keep drinking, just like me now. I mean, I drank already quite some water, but I still have this dry feeling in my mouth. Doesn't matter how much I drink. And it's not because I ate garlic today or something like that. Um, the solar activity is really high. I haven't checked, but I've been hearing from people. There's stuff going on astrologically. And of course, we are in a phase of change. And maybe you saw what I did share from Jason Estes about all the data points. We are being upgraded. And it's not like somebody else is upgrading us. We are evolving. And people have been talking about the crystalline body. Yes, that is happening. It's not like we become crystals suddenly, but there's change. And there's a lot of friction happening in the world, a lot of polarity. We have fascism, not in the Nazi way exactly, but very similar, just with a different color. Um, we have again a lot of distraction happening. Like now, it's about Afghanistan, distracting people. And you know what the magicians do? They always distract you from what's really happening. And then suddenly, oh, how did that happen? Yeah. So we are in a very interesting time. Um, a lot of people are talking doom scenarios, and some people are talking like, it'll all be perfect. Well, if you believe that we create our own reality, then yeah, we're really involved in all this shit. And I have felt myself that things are really changing for the better in the long term, while on the short term, things can be really annoying sometimes. But I can feel how I'm detaching again more from all the bullshit that's going on in the world and trusting more. It's not because I have more money, it's not because I have safety and security. Actually, things are the opposite, but I feel calmer. And that's important because whatever you have in the bank, whatever you own, you can lose it like that. And that has happened to a lot of people. Even if you say, yeah, but I have a business that's running perfectly and it's fine and it's stable and it's everything proof, somebody can come with a new rule, law, regulation, whatever, legislation, and poof. So it is not about the safety on the outside, it's the safety inside. And the safety inside is the calmness, it's the peace of mind, which also means more emptiness. And that brings me to the question of the patron that I wanted to answer in this video, which is, if I recall word by word, um, does emptiness or the void contribute to the manifestation? Me sitting here today, finally recording a video after 3 weeks not having been able to do so, is in part because I allowed emptiness into my life. Emptiness into here mainly. I just decided I would not do anything these days. And in the end, I did things. I did a lot of cleaning, restructuring, more cleaning, more restructuring, making things more efficient. But nothing was because I had to or because I had planned to. I just saw the thing and I was like, let's do this. And I saw another thing, like, yeah, let's do this. And before I knew it, I resolved several long-lasting issues that didn't take that much time. I just never got to them, and I also didn't know that it would be that easy. I thought it was going to take me much more time and effort to do it, so I postponed it for a better day. Well, today was the better day. And now I have the feeling that maybe something is coming, and that's why I spent these last few weeks cleaning up, restructuring, organizing, doing things that have to be done once a year or so. And all of this is happening now, which means that within a week or so, I'll be done with all the crap, all the usual crap, and then I'll be free to do what I feel to do. So maybe inspiration is coming. Or I'll just enjoy a holiday, doing nothing, really nothing. And maybe after that, something is going to happen. I do not know. But it's clear for inspiration to be able to show itself and for things to manifest that we do need space. We do need emptiness. We do need a void. Just like when you want to build something, you need space to build and you need space to turn things around, to put things together. So short answer is yes. I'm listening to an audiobook called Breaking Loose from the Money Game. And one of the things it talks about is manifestation. It's a book I really recommend. You can also read it if you prefer reading. You just buy the paperback book or the Kindle, PDF, whatever it is you prefer. I chose the audiobook. First month on Audible is free and you get one book. So that's what I did. It was a recommendation from a friend of mine. It's really interesting. And it's not just about money. Money is just part of the bigger picture. But that book really helps us understand certain things, see things from a new perspective. And you know, I've been talking a lot about this, seeing things from a new perspective. So to be honest, I do not know if I will be recording the energy at play again. I mean, like I used to do it very systematically. Or if I will just feel every week what's there to be said, what's there to be shared, what's there to be taught, what's there to be inspired. So I'll end the video here. Check out that book. Drink a lot of water, like really a lot. Make sure when you leave your home, you always have at least one bottle of water with you, preferably two. I'm talking half-liter bottles. Listen to your body. Rest if you feel that you need to rest. Cancel an appointment, cancel a meeting. Ground, go into nature, meditate, do some breathing, move your body, go to a spa, whatever it is that your body is asking for, do it. It's very important to listen to your body. I've been saying this a lot, but it's even more important now. And that's why I started saying it a few years ago. To prepare people, to get people used to doing it. Because now, for those of us who have been doing it, we need to do even more. So if you have never been doing it, you're gonna go from 0 to 100 in a few days, and that can be really tough. So listen to your body, drink a lot of water, rest, and allow for the void to surround you. Allow for emptiness to appear in your mind, around you, your day. It will help you a lot. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, or weekend actually. Weekend is coming. And hopefully see you soon. Like, subscribe, and share.